Hello, my collective. It's Michaela here, and you can call me Kay. This is Kayology, my channel all about astrology, spirituality, and motivational videos. So today is going to be more of a chill, laid back reading. We are going to be getting into topics of healing. Okay, it might be a little triggering for someone, like if you know you're going through something emotionally right now and you might not be prepared for this type of reading, please, skip past it. Okay, also, I found this on the floor, so someone needs to know that you're closer than you think. You're closer than you think to some type of breakthrough. You're closer than you think to some type of manifestation. You're closer than you think to finding the answer to something, the solution, okay? You were closer than you think. You're not stuck. You're not stuck. Somebody needs to hear that. Anyway, and that probably will be the energy we're getting into with group one, possibly. Anywho, so what now? That's something that collectively I've been seeing in the comment section. What now? What now? So I kept asking the spirit realm, okay? I kept asking your spirit guides and your ancestors, your angels. I was like, what's going on? What next? So I had to wait for the equinox to be over. I had to wait for the eclipses to be over before we could get into this energy. So what's next? Healing, okay? Finally being out of the hot seat. That's a whole nother thing. Whoa, that just came through. But being out of the hot seat, okay? Certain things that might be coming up to the surface right now, you could feel like you've already healed these things. You could have felt like, well, you could be feeling like, this seems like very present, like present or within the next couple of weeks. But certain things that might be coming up could feel very, it's kind of like opening up something that you patched up, okay? Like the analogy or the metaphor that I'm getting here is that, like, for some of you, you've been in some karmic battles where you felt like you had to constantly just keep patching yourself up, give yourself the necessary mindset change, perspective change, and just keep moving forward. But now some of those experiences, as far as memories, reflection time, could be coming up, not for revisiting, not for you to go through another experience or meeting another person like that, but it's more so like, okay, let's polish up on this healing. Let's polish up on this perspective, this mindset. You've done good. You've done really, really good. But right now you have certain guides and ancestors that are coming through because they want it to be complete, a complete healing. Okay? Especially because some of you have even ancestral healing that's coming through. Ancestral healing, ancestral, it feels like reparations. I hate that word, but it feels like a reparation of sorts, okay? So, said all of that to say, I'm really excited about these readings, okay? Anyway, I will see you at yours. Pick your image and I'll see you there. For this collective, I'm getting that things are coming together in a very hands-off way. Like the more you're hands off, the more you're not hyper focused on what you want to bring into your reality, hyper focused on, whatever your goals are, whether that's like financial, because we are going into fall and then, winter and that's holidays and all that stuff. So finances can be a concern. So if it's like finances, even if it's like health or routines, like having a million things to get done in one day, I'm getting like the more you don't worry. I'm not saying like hands off isn't like, oh, Kay said just let my routines go, let my goals go. No, I mean like set the vision, make it plain, okay? Make the goal, but take the worry out of it. Take the stress out of it. It's so crazy. This morning, actually, group one, I was talking to this woman, and she was essentially, I think I said something about my body, and she was like, "Oh, girl, don't do that because, you could be like me. I've had 7 kids and they're all old now. They're all, out of the house." And I looked at her, I was like, "Girl, you look good." And she's like, "Yeah, yeah, I try." And I was just like, "So what's the secret, right?" Whenever I see someone who is definitely seasoned, okay, graced, if you will, but they look good. Okay, they look not just good as on a physical thing, but more so good mentally, emotionally, like they look good. She begins to tell me about her life. She explains to me that, her son got caught up in some trouble, and it's not that she has no stress in her life. She just learned to, no matter what's going on, to just let it go. She stays proactive, but as far as worrying, as far as keeping things on her mind, she lets it go. And I said, that is so crazy because I knew I was filming this today. I knew I was filming this message today, y'all. So, group 1, your message was the yellow butterfly. I saw this yellow butterfly over and over and over and over again. Oh my gosh. Like, I've seen yellow butterflies every freaking day for the last 3 weeks. And this is what yellow butterflies represent. Yellow butterflies represent hope, good news, optimism, guidance, and spiritual connection. Okay? Transformation and new beginnings. That's just in general what butterflies represent. Group 1. Don't put too much pressure on your next steps. Someone is making a transition from one position in their life to another. From, let's say you were in school and now you are in your work field, in your career. You were, studying for something, but now you're living it. You were, maybe in a time of planning, but now you have to carry out that plan. Oh my gosh, ooh. And it's like that anxiety of like, ah! What if this goes wrong? What if that goes wrong? I've never done this before. I don't know what this looks like, right? One job position to another, or one job field. Maybe you leave the whole field and go to another job field. From a girlfriend to a wife, from a wife to a single lady, whatever that is, okay? It's like you're going from one place to another place. And despite what you think it should look like, just do it. And then that's when I was giving those examples, married to single, or from, salary to an independent business. A leadership role is very important here. It's something about, like, when you make a decision, don't overthink it. Like, someone here, you are very, very smart. You're a genius of sorts, but you make a decision and then you think yourself out of it. You'll be like, okay, I'm going to, for example, I'm going to the grocery store, and then I'm going to, do this business meeting. After my meeting, I'm going to, make some meal prep for the next couple of days, right? Just an example. You'll be like, okay, boom, you start doing it and you're just like, well, it would be easier to, go to the grocery store and then do my meal prep and then prepare for my meeting. But then you end up being late to the meeting. You end up being late to the meeting because you changed your plan out of nowhere. It's like something about just do it. Just do it. Okay? When you set the plan, just go. Just do it. Because sometimes you talk yourself out of a productive day. You talk yourself out of a productive moment in time because you're like, well, would this be better? Would that be better? What do you think my spirit team would think? Let me go get my cards. Let me pray about it. And it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you talk yourself out of productivity, and you also are talking yourself out of this new beginning. Remember the yellow butterfly. You are my yellow butterfly group, okay? So it's like you're talking yourself out of some really beautiful moments that the universe wants to show you. It's like some of you are manifestors, as in you actually do some type of manifestation method, or you've noticed that you've been able to manifest things like desires and certain things that you've wanted in your life. You're in the season that if you were to just go with it, you would be manifesting things like, but there's something, your healing is in your mind here. There's something in the mind that has to be healed. You're closer than you think to some type of breakthrough. And it's like, you just gotta let go. You just gotta let it go, boo. Let it go, okay? So, what else? What else? What else? There's something about, for some of you, your changes that you're making could look like a downgrade, but it's actually going to make you happier. Ooh, I don't know who that's for. Somebody's making some type of change in their life and you've been reminiscing on it. You're not sure whether you want to make this change or not. For some of you, I'm like, as much as I hate to say it, it might be a breakup. It might be a separation, okay? For some of you, you've been wanting to make this change. And if it's not a separation, it's like you have to convince, oh, wow, this is so crazy. I was just talking to my husband about this because we were talking about things that we were sensing in the collective. Yes, my husband is also very intuitive. He was just like, should we do like a co-op read or something? Let me know if y'all want, if y'all want to see something like that. But he was like, someone in the collective is wanting to start something, but they feel like they have to pitch it to their partner. Like they have to get people that are in their life. Like if you live with your parents or something, you have to pitch it to your parents because they feel like the only thing you should be worried about or focused on is income or a career. It's like you have to pitch it to people to get them to believe in you. And he was saying like they need to move in silence. So something that you want to do, you need to move in silence first. Okay? You need to move in silence first. And essentially what you're going to be doing is showing people what you're doing. And then they're going to be like, okay. You know, you're out of the hot seat. I'm not going to keep, doing whatever. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense to somebody, whoever that was for. But yeah, for some of you, you are making changes that could, in the 3D, look like a downgrade. Like maybe you're going from, living in a house to living in an apartment. It's better for your finances. It's going to take a lot of pressure off of you. But to the outside, right, to the 3D world, people are going to be like, oh, is something wrong? Like, why did you have to move out of your house? Why did you have to do this? Why did you have to do that? First of all, people are too dang on nosy these days. But that's a different topic for a different day. Okay. Or you had a job that had a lot of responsibility, but then you downgraded to a different job, but it gives you more time with your family. It gives you more time to maybe work on a different craft, work on a different goal or desire that you've always wanted to work on. It's like, oh, and the last message before I get into the card pool is F what it looks like. F what it looks like. Especially if somebody wants to do something with like media, F what it looks like at first. You're going from being the person watching the media, watching other people make content, to the content creator. F what it looks like at first, because y'all, you can go all the way down to my first videos, and that's not even like my first channel. It's not my first channel. I've had like other YouTube channels. You can go and look at what it looked like, and you'd be like, oh, okay. Not saying I was bad, but it wasn't nearly like who I am now, if that makes sense. I had to get comfortable with the camera. I had to get comfortable with my, setup. I had to find my setup, right? Because now I'm doing videos overhead. But like before, I used to do videos. And once again, it's not bad. Yes. Okay. Spirit guides already given messages. Spirit guides and ancestors of the highest vibration that love me and my collective unconditionally. What are your messages for them? See, somebody needs to know it's all working out. It's all working out, boo. Okay. It's not over. Love, old lover in reverse. Confidence. This is a little chaotic. Open your heart, okay. There's something about what someone's been through with an old lover. It's something about like, oh, that's a different message. Okay. It feels like there's a lot of different people and a lot of different situations here. Oh, my. Okay. No, because when it hit me, I was about to cry. Somebody's healing from something that happened with a lover that was very toxic, was very abusive, and you're healing from that. And they did something to your confidence. They did something to your confidence. They made you someone, they made you overthink. And it was something that you couldn't shake. It's like it left an imprint on your heart. Mad you're winning in reverse. Yeah. They never wanted you to win. They never wanted you to win. Okay? But your spirit team is saying they're making a brand new you with you. They're partnering with you to really embody some confidence. And it's like this confidence it's gonna stick, baby. It's gonna stick to you like glue. It's not going nowhere. Right now, you could be activating your solar plexus. Okay, that is right under your heart chakra, which is why you actually need to open your heart. You could have some people. Oh, wow. Okay, you could. I'm just gonna let them speak. I'm gonna let them speak. Okay, you have people coming into your life that are going to be unusually nice, unusually kind. All right, that your spirit team isn't saying to just completely let go of your boundaries, but and it's not common. It's not something you're used to. It's like you're not used to people catering to you, giving to you, right? These are people who are going to be giving towards you. I'm getting like someone buying your groceries or someone buying something for you at the grocery store or something. You know what I'm saying? Like while you're out. Buying you a drink, and these are going to be people in passing. They don't want anything from you. Okay, these are going to be people who give you compliments, give you just encouraging words, right? Maybe, oh gosh, you're leaving somewhere and like you're having a bad day, maybe you're running late, who knows. I'm just getting what I'm getting what I see in my third eye. In my third eye, I'm seeing someone walking really quickly and then someone stopping you in passing and being like, hey, I don't want to stop, I don't want to hold you up, I just wanted to let you know that you are so beautiful, right? It's like people giving you compliments, and they're kind of like, it's like the hand of God is what's coming to my mind, but the hand of the divine showing up in different places. And this is supposed to be a sign that, hey, it's not over. Someone could have been feeling for a while bored, kind of hollow, kind of like you're stuck in some type of rat race. Like everything is always the same. Every person's always the same. Just very bored, very stagnant. And it's not because you're not listening to your spirit team or that you're not doing what you're supposed to do. I don't want anyone to take this message as I'm not where I want to be because I'm not taking the proper steps. No, 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 no. It's because of something that's happened to you in the past, and it left a scar mentally to where you question yourself, you worry about things, you're constantly toiling all the time in your head to the point where you can be doing very well, and then all of a sudden you regress backwards like 4 steps. And then you build yourself back up and you're doing pretty well with your routines, or life is going pretty well, and then something else will just regress you backwards, whether it's some type of hiccup or an argument, or it's just something will trigger you back to remembering something about this lover. And if it's not a lover, it could be, I'm here, Mr. Lover song. Gosh, that could be Caribbean, whatever. But if it's not a lover, no, it feels like a lover. It could be friends as well. It's just like some type of imprinting experience. Okay, yes, it could be a friend for some of you. For some of you, it's a friend. For others of you, it's a lover. They left some type of imprint on your brain. And even though you are a strong person and you were able to overcome it and you were able to find happiness and maybe keep moving forward, there's still this hesitancy, this slight little bit of like a two of swords that you have, but you're crossing over into a new version of yourself that is more confident, that doesn't self-sabotage. Like, this is the way it shows up. It shows up in self-sabotage. Let's say maybe you start your new diet or whatever, you want to start eating healthier, you want better skin, you want, to do better for your body, and then something happens to a trigger. That's what it is. It's like some type of trigger that will make you go and get a whole bunch of food and just kind of pig out and just, dissociate a bit. Or if it's not that, let's say you are doing really well at work and, you're on the track for some type of promotion. You really want some type of promotion, and then, something will happen and it will make you less social at work, make your work quality go down. It's like something keeps getting in the way, and it has to do with this overthinking, this lack of willpower. You might even lose motivation sometimes. But yes, the heart chakra is right above this here. And sometimes it's hard to stay open to receive from the universe, to receive love, to receive good opportunities, to really manifest good things when this chakra is out of balance. Because this will make you lose motivation, which in case will make your heart chakra close. Okay, so this is self-esteem, the consistency to not self-sabotage, and willpower, the ability to stay active, okay? Oh, all right. But you're a genius. You are so freaking smart. So your mind is not... Okay, now I'm hearing, don't be angry with your mind. Don't be angry with your mind. There's nothing wrong with your mind. If they want to sit on that, there's nothing wrong with your mind. Your mind is amazing. Soul Tribe in reverse. Oh my goodness. So yes, people that from the past that you thought were your forever people, you thought they were always going to be in your corner, but experiences came along to show you that they didn't want to see you win. The people who held you back. Okay, well, tell me more about this. It's not over. What about this? Yes, you're alchemizing this. I'm hearing for the last time. I don't know why this is making me think of Princess Diaries, like that last Princess Diaries movie. The eagle is flying for the last time. Yeah, you're about to overcome this, and when you overcome this, you will never struggle with this again. You'll always know the way to get out of it. You might even be able to help others. Hello. You'll never struggle with this again. Come on, y'all. I feel like I'm preaching in here. You'll never struggle with this again. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna get one more out and then I'm gonna get out some tarot. Happening before... It was supposed to be before your eyes. Oh, my goodness. How embarrassing. I'm gonna fix it right now. Happening before your eyes. Because what? It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes, y'all. Trust me, I know. I make them all the time. Make it all the time, group one. I am a mistake maker, but it's how you alchemize it. It's how you react to it. It's how you recover. That's the most important, okay? So I'm going to get out your tarot. So let's get into it. What's the last things you want them to know for their healing message? This is simple. Not they want me to explain first. Okay. So I'm going to explain what I'm getting. Y'all, trusting my spirit team sometimes. Okay, so this Queen of Cups energy in reverse. I feel like you have really dealt with a lot of people who were very emotionally manipulative. People who would use your emotions against you. People who would, I'm getting they were very cold when it came to the things that hurt you, and very vocal, judgmental, and critical about the things that you cultivated or that you were working on or the things that were working out for you. It's like people would criticize your good qualities so much to the point where you would start to close off, dissociate, stop, become stagnant. Okay? And you've had to hold up the Seven of Wands. Oh, it's flowing so well. You had to hold up such fierce boundaries. Okay? You had to keep like defending yourself all the time to the point where somewhere in there you lost the self that you were defending. And now I want to cry again. It's like closer than you think to that fiery, passionate, I'm getting like sassy, like quick-witted, like, there's this like spunky, fiery person that you used to be, okay? And when I say quick wit, I mean like you used to be like so quick on your feet that you could turn anything into like the most hilarious joke of all time. You turned anything into gold. Very creative, extremely creative. And now it's like you're looking for her. And all you can see is the dark experiences that you've been through. Like that's all you can see. But there's some type of crossover into a brand new you that is the experiences that you've gained from this and like reactivating that passion in you. The lights just flickered. Period. Period, spirit. Period. Ew. I love that for y'all. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get one more for this Five of Pentacles. Actually, I'm lying. Can I get two? Thank you. See, y'all just, we are in sync. This is crazy. Okay, what's this High Priestess? Happening before your eyes. Okay. Okay, sorry. This could be very healing for you on a psychic tip as well. I said in a reading last week, I was like, people who are very smart, my brainiacs, like your psychic abilities are oftentimes downloads. This is being healed for you. Like right now, it might be hard for you to really see. Like, oh gosh, and I feel this because sometimes, like when your spirit team doesn't want you to know stuff, it will kind of feel like your your spiritual gifts have been revoked. But it's not so much that. It's they're changing things. They're moving things around for you. They're setting up good experiences for you. So it's kind of like a cute little scavenger hunt. Ooh, love that. It's a cute little scavenger hunt. Do what you know to do. Make some changes. Make those changes. That download was not for nothing, okay? I let it out and now I forgot. So Now they have me focused in a different area. So the changes need to happen. Don't get me wrong. Make that crossover. Okay? Make the changes. But there are certain things that are going to happen before your eyes. You're not going to see it coming. And they're good things. But those good things also might be triggering, okay? Is unexpected stuff, unexpected blessings going on. But they're good stuff. Good stuff, y'all. Good stuff. Don't overthink it. It's good stuff. Because they're trying to break down this negative mindset, this negative loop. And this is like one of those towers that's a good tower. They have to break down these experiences to help you to see that she's still in here. She's still in here. She's closer than you think. She's in your heart space. Wow, Spirit. She's in your heart space. Okay, so this version of yourself could represent a certain time period, like your early 20s, or a teenage version of yourself, even childhood version of yourself. For some of you, early 30s, okay? Like there's some version of yourself that you admired that version of yourself. You loved that period of time, but as life continued to go on, you just got so stuck in the rat race that you just okay? So they're saying that these experiences, I'm also getting like spirit guides literally coming to aid in this healing experience. Gosh, you guys are so blessed. I'm so happy for you. But yeah, it's like they're coming along to help in this. So y'all have really good experiences coming up. Like, oh my gosh, this is so great. Ah. Okay. One more about this tower. I'm telling you, y'all are not going to be able to see. Y'all are not going to be able to see. You might even fight it. It's 7 of Wands. You might be really defensive. At least at first. Because it's the moon kind of in the struggle position. You might be, defending yourself at first because you're not going to trust it. Oh gosh, I love y'all. This is so great. I love this for you. Ooh, my goodness. Okay, y'all are about to be a manifesting machine. Once you get this solar plexus and heart chakra together, those are manifesting generator type energies. Y'all about to be manifesting machines. My gosh. I'm not going to even get into that. I don't want to get into that. Those are karmic readings. We'll get into karmic readings another week, okay? But right now, we focus on this. I'm so happy for y'all. That's your reading. I'm not going to overdo it. I hope it was helpful to your healing journey and just like your life in general. There are other healing messages, so if you want to pick another pile, I can see you there. If not, talk to me in the comments. Tell me, more about this. What's changing in your life? I want to partner with you and congratulating you, okay? And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye. Hello, my group 2. I actually had already started this. I'm going to just give the first part, which is the download, which is the channeled part. The first part of this, you are symbolized as the orange butterfly. You are very good at spiritual warfare. You're very good at, you could definitely have messages in pile 3. You could definitely have messages in the 3rd pile, but you're so good at your rituals, protection work. Some of you could be prayer warriors here. Some of you just,
mental warfare. Even when people try to manipulate you, you're very good at understanding energy and how to fight against people who want to be in dark energies, people who want to be in negative energies. I'm literally seeing a warrior, you know, with like all of the plates to protect their chest and the sword and the shield. I'm literally feeling like I'm seeing your angels like, okay, put the shield down. Put the shield down. You're protected. Like at this season in your life, we are protecting you like beyond your understanding, like beyond what you could ever really imagine right now. Like you are so protected. So they're not saying to stop doing your protection rituals or praying. They're not saying that. Like they're not saying to stop meditating, but they're like, put the freaking sword down. It's like you're looking from left to right, like, you know, looking at people sideways, like when you gonna turn on me? When you when you gonna start? Okay? I'm ready for you when you do. All right. They're like, put the sword down, baby. Put it down. You look crazy. All right. A lot of you have had to lose people. A lot of you have had to leave certain connections, make very strong boundaries that feel so strong to the point where you're like, you do feel like you left certain connections, right? You've had to, I'm getting, for some of you, you literally moved away. Like you literally, boundaries were not enough. You had to literally get away from certain people and a certain environment and certain experiences from your past or that reminded you of your childhood. Some of you have lost partners, long time, you know, love connections. Like a lot of you, and I'm hearing 50 ways to lose your lover or 50 ways to leave your lover. And it brings me to what they are trying to do for you right now. Like the color orange is very creative, expressive, fun. I think of the fifth house. I think of like they're trying to add that into your everyday. They're trying to add your fifth house to your sixth house, baby. Like sixth house is routines. It is your health, okay? It is your day-to-day work. It's like your logistical day at your job, okay? That's what your sixth house is. But it's like your spirit team wants to add fun to that. They want, because like right now, it's like you're like da 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 da. And there is this boredom that is growing like a fungus within you, and you're just like ignoring it. Like I'm getting, you're ignoring the boredom. And back to the song, the 50 ways to leave your lover, which for some of you, the 50 ways to leave behind this lifestyle. So 50 ways to leave this lifestyle. And then I like the Miley Cyrus version, or at least her live performance of it. So it's like there's 50 ways to leave your lover or in your lifestyle. You just slip out the bag, Jack. You make a new plan, Stan. There's no need to be coy, Roy. You just get yourself free. You hop on the bus, Gus. There's no need to discuss much. You just get on the... I don't know the last part. Oh, you just get yourself free. It's like something about, ooh, yes, okay, they're in here. I just got chills. It's like this, like getting yourself free energy. Like they're saying, we know you have responsibilities. We know there are certain things that you have to get done on the day to day, but there's something about your life. There's something about even what you want to manifest. There's something about even what you see that other people have, okay? There is this comparison energy here. And I just want to say, we experience negative emotions too. We experience negative emotions. Everybody experiences negative emotions. It's what you do with it. And one thing that I try not to do with myself is that I don't judge myself when I'm experiencing jealousy. I don't judge myself when I'm experiencing guilt or shame. I don't judge myself when I'm experiencing, you know, even lusting after a thing or a person. I sit with myself. I'm like, okay, Michaela, like, where is that coming from? I'm not like, oh no, don't, you can't feel that. Because when you judge emotions, it is literally like stealing the healing out of the situation. It completely like sucks the healing out of a situation, and it sucks the even changing of the perspective. Like perspectives don't just change, okay? Sometimes they do, right? like going the wrong way, and then you turn around and you just go a different way. Sometimes you have to be like, hey, like, does something feel wrong? Like this isn't right, you know? And you have to like slowly get yourself out of it. Whew. So for this group, I'm getting a comparison energy. Like you're looking at people online. There might be a social media break that's needed here, okay? But you're looking at certain people online, and you're like, dang, like they look happy. And it's not even in the situation of, oh, I want that person's life. No, it's not that. It's like, wow, I want to experience that happiness that they have on their face right now. I don't know if it's fake or not, but it's like almost looking at it like an inspiration board on Pinterest. Like, I want to be happy like that. And for this group, I was definitely getting dance. Like, some of you used to dance, especially as kids. Like, some of you used to dance. I'm talking like moving them hips, okay? Mapuka. That's the African name for twerking. And the funny thing is, the mapuka is an expression of freedom, as well as, like, if you think about your hips, like that's where all like the deep rooted traumas sit, right? That's where, those traumas that say you can't, you can't do this at this age. You're not going to be able to achieve this. You need to be practical. Like, that's where all of those root chakra, stability, fears lie, okay? All those things that tell you you can't, all those things that tell you that, like, that restrict you, all the things that restrict you, okay? That's where that sits. And it's so crazy because, like, I grew up religious, y'all. So growing up in the church, we were always told, like, don't move them hips, keep them together, stuck, don't move, right? But when I, of course, left Christianity, and I've been, doing my yoga and just trying to connect with myself in a way that I've never have, because I grew up Christian like my entire life. Okay, I'll never freaking forget. And that's the thing. My mom didn't do this on purpose. I think she was just trying to raise a well-rounded young girl. Like, this is something I'm having to realize now. I feel like I've been very harsh when it comes to, like, the way my mother was when I was growing up. And both my mother and my father. And now I'm like, okay, Michaela, like, okay, chill, okay? But I was in the freaking living room. And the way our house was set up, like, when you come out of a bedroom, you could see all the way down to the living room. And I'm listening to, like, this secular music. I was listening to, like, I think it was like either the Pussycat Dolls, or it was like Itchy Gitchy Ya 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 Ya, Itchy Gitchy Ya Ya Ya. I don't even know what that freaking song is called. I forgot. Mocha Chocolate, Rio Made Mama. Like, I used to love singing and dancing, y'all. So I'm like trying to do the moves, I'm trying to do the moves with the women in the music video. I think it was like the Christina Aguilera version with Maya and a couple other people. Anyway, so I'm like trying to get it, right? I'm trying to get it. And I'm dancing, and then my mother comes in, and she's just like, oh, this is what you do when you're alone? And that judgment shut me down, y'all. Right? It wasn't what my mom used to say. It was the way she used to say it. It was the inflection, it was the tone, and the judgment of, mind you, I'm a Cancer, my mom's a Cancer. So she knew how to get to me. She knew the language. She knew, the inflections to speak with to get me in line. And in that moment, I realized, okay, this music is wrong. Me enjoying myself is wrong. Me moving my body is wrong. I don't know why I'm saying this, but somebody really needs to get in their body and break down some judgments, break down some belief systems about what you can achieve. Now, that's metaphorical for some of you. Maybe it's getting in your body and breaking down certain, like, beliefs of what you can do with your body. Like, Some of you watch people do like certain athletic things, workout classes, and you literally say to yourself, okay, now I'm seeing those Pilates machines. Some of you say to yourself, oh, I could never. But you can. But you can. But you can though. And that's why I'm saying you need to add fun to your routines. Add it to your everyday. Take one class. Get in there and take one class. Okay? Even if it's when you cooking breakfast or dinner for your kids, like turn that music on. It's a mapuka party for everybody. Everybody move them hips, okay? Bodega Batty is my thing right now. Bodega Batty, okay? I be going. That is my thing right now. I know everybody doesn't like Cardi, so whatever the music is for you, get low, okay? Lil Jon. Some of you, it's just like there's this boredom, there's this emptiness, and the color that you need is in experiences you've never tried before. Now my hands are getting clammy. This might make some of y'all get nervous. Like I'm literally shaking. Some of you might get nervous and a little scared. I'm talking to some introverts to do something that you want to do, and you might even get, I'm getting the resources are there, the time and space, you can literally figure out where the certain space is to do it. This is a part of healing for you. So not all healing is, cracking open traumas. Some healing is like getting those traumas or those generational curses that are unserious. And this is that time for you, because there are certain ideas, understandings, and even breakthroughs that are hidden in you trying things, meeting new people, and also getting like little gems. Like these people, certain people you're going to run into, they're acquaintances. They're people that aren't necessarily for your journey. They're not people who are going to stay forever, but you're going to meet an instructor, okay, a trainer, a person at a class or an event, okay? Because some of y'all don't want to do classes that are like fitness. Okay, that's fine. I keep saying pottery and like sip, paint and sip. I think I've said this before. Like some of you still have not tried it. Get out there. Get out there right now. Get out there. Summer is over. This is totally the time to pick up a hobby. Okay. Group freaking 2. This is wild. And I honestly feel like that's why your guides told me to, whoa, this entire thing was a message. Your guides literally told me, okay? They were like, give the download, and then they were like, go and do your self-care, my own personal like routine of my exercise and everything, and then having breakfast, and then I came back. So now I'm back. And it wasn't even like a quick breakfast. It was just like something I needed to just, eat my breakfast, drink my water, and then come back here to give you this message. And now I feel like the entire thing was a freaking, as you can see, this board is full. And as I was getting out messages, I feel like I couldn't stop because there is so much on your plate. There is so much on your plate. And I just want to let someone in this collective know. Now, before I start, please take what resonates, y'all. Okay? Please take what resonates. If something doesn't resonate, literally throw it out. Throw it out. Because it's just like, there are many of you listening, okay? Anyway, just take what resonates, y'all, because it seems like this is a large group, or once again, you have a lot on your plate. For some of you, and I feel like for central, like most of you, this is about you reeling back. Like some of you are just like always there when someone calls, always there when you call, always on time, gave you my all. Okay, like you're kind of like that. That's actually not the words to the song. The real words are, because this is kind of like what you guys are. The real words is, I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time. Okay, so you do a lot in the intention to help others and be there for others. You make space for people. Okay, you're this is one of the first cards that came out. This and relearning in reverse. Relearning in reverse. You are supposed to be like doing something new, learning something else, okay? There's something that you have to put your time into, and it's going to make you kind of like always busy to others. And I think that has to do with your routine. Like you have a routine right now that your spirit team is trying to put you on so that you can go through. This is a period of healing. It's not supposed to be dark and isolating and all that stuff, but it's still yet still it's a period of healing, which means that it takes some self time. It takes some meditation. It takes some reflection wherever you do that reflection at. And that's why I was suggesting a lot of different activities, because what it's going to offer is some type of creative break, some type of sacral activation to allow this energy to flow. What you're learning at this time in life is it's essentially like how to thrive. That's what it feels like how to thrive. I feel like this group, you know how to get through things. You are good at healing yourself. You're good at bouncing back from things. Life doesn't necessarily slow you down, but there's something that you guys want to manifest. And it feels like this flow, like this happiness. It's like y'all have a lot of things, but you don't know how to enjoy it, and you really want to enjoy it. It's like you have all of these amazing blessings and things that are in your life right now, and you don't want to miss a moment, but at the same time you go to bed like there's this like in the in between points of like waking up, going to bed, it's like you are struggling with these thoughts that are outdated, and it could be repressed feelings. Okay, your heart space is calling for some time and some attention, but I'm more so getting that like y'all definitely do have people who want to pull in your energy, and it's what's making this healing process, this come to self, this routine very difficult. It's causing some hesitation. It's causing some repressed feelings to kind of bubble up. And it's like what your spirit team wanted to do. They wanted you to just be focused on enjoyment right now. That was the original goal. But the way that the timeline is coming together, I'm getting just like connections that you have. It's like they're like, okay, all right, we are making this a hybrid season. Okay, this is a hybrid period of time where we're going to repress, not even repress, but we're going to push back the people who are trying to overthrow your boundaries. All right. But they need you to stay alert. It's one of those situations where I feel like I've said it before on the channel. It's like they're protecting you. Oh, wow. This is insane. They're protecting you, but they need you to like also protect yourself. Protect yourself. Oh my gosh. Something really weird just happened to my ears. Like it was a good weird though. Whoa. I feel like my ears went from like kind of staticky, and I didn't even know they were, to like completely ultra clear. Something's becoming clear to you guys. And it's like you're stabilizing yourself into a new way of being. This is something that you've manifested with this Three of Wands. You manifested this. This is something you want. This is something that's really going to bring a sense of comfort and happiness, joy, like joy in the journey here. And it should be completely stabilized by spring. So you start now, like by spring, baby, okay? This might cause some transformations. Seriously. And it's also about emotional intelligence. This is like another level of emotional intelligence for somebody, because you have to know when to be there for someone and then know when someone is trying to manipulate you or someone is going through their own issues. There's something about projections here of people wanting to like, it feels like people want to lay their shadow at your feet to deal with because they essentially see it. I'm telling you, when you get on your path, when you get on your routines, when y'all start like really showing up for yourself, you're going to look like you are glowing, like you are moving at light speed, like you are, everyone's going to notice that you're doing something right. And a lot of people are going to want to like lay their issues at your feet because they're going to think to themselves, look, I know group two, and they're normally kind of always going through it just like me. It's like some people are really looking at themselves in you. Oh my goodness. Okay. Some people are really looking at themselves in you and they see like something about this helper energy, like this intuitive energy. It's up you're grounding yourself, earth sign. Some of you look to see where you have earth in your chart. Y'all, I'm trying to get this out. This is a lot. It's like a lot of people are going to notice what you are achieving and what you're working on as far as it's a routine. It's some type of routine. It's like you guys have learned a lot over time about yourself, about what things work best for you, what like logistical things work best for you. Some of you have been trying to like really organize yourself, your life, and make your life conducive for completing work as far as like tasks, as far as like responsibilities, like taking care of your responsibilities, taking care of yourself, and also having balance to have like your relationships and friendships and things of that nature. You guys have been really working on some type of balance because that's what I think about when I think of like earth. I think of balanced routine and lifestyle. Okay, balance the friends with the family and the love connections. Balance the finances and the work time and how much can you work without overworking yourself. Health, okay, making sure I have all my appointments and I have a good doctor and I have this and I have that. It's like you have some things that you've been working through as far as like building a better life for yourself. And it's like something right now is calling you to really hone in on self care, really hone in on taking care of what bothers you first, what affects you first, and then from there you give extra time. But I'm getting for some of you, you're not going to have a lot of extra time, and people are used to you having extra time because you ran into a lot of like setbacks in the past. In the past you didn't have maybe the resources to take care of yourself or go out or have, you know, extracurricular activities or like, you know, just do things with like your partner or whatever. It's like it's at one point you guys struggle with your finances. At another point you may have struggled with maybe something on trigger warning, okay, something on the mental health or emotional health side, like where you just really didn't want to overwork yourself. You were very internal. You were very, you know, healing and trying to reflect on past experiences and repressed feelings and all of these different things. But your spirit team is saying, we are not going back to that. Okay, we're not going back to that. Isolation is not what we're doing right now. Right now, we're releasing guilt. Okay, and any repressed feelings that are still there, they're going to start to be released, but just keep up your routines, but don't isolate, don't stop. Okay, that's what they really don't want you to do. They don't want you to just stop because sometimes being in our emotions and, you know, really reflecting on things can have us to completely stop. Okay, to completely like just get stuck there. They're not wanting like that stuck time. This is not that. Okay, there will be some things that are coming up right now, specifically around like family or just like past repressed things, but it's like a polishing. It's like you went through multiple periods of time where you were in that time, okay, in that deep, okay, really looking at your fears, looking at your traumas. You've been in that time, okay. Some of you went to like therapy. You've been in therapy for a while. Some of you have been just doing whatever that work is for you, like journaling, meditating. I'm also getting like hypnotists. Some of you have gone to hypnotists. Some of you have done like really interesting abstract therapies, somatic healing, like all of that stuff. They're like, don't throw that away. Don't throw what helped your mental health. Don't throw any of that stuff away. But we are saying that we still want you to like merge it together. We're trying to merge it together in this very balanced way, which means that you don't have time to listen to someone gossip on the phone. You don't have time to like be projected onto, to be like sat down. It's like, now, pay attention. Now when people are trying to do that. So just leave it alone. Okay? Yes, they're going to have judgments about it. Yes, they're going to have opinions about it. But it's like, these are people who are bored with their lives. And if you let them stop you, you will start to feel that boredom and hollowness yourself because they're projecting that onto you. These people, when they see you doing well, okay, these are how you know that they're the people that you got to stay away from or that you got to have strong boundaries with at this time. But if you are doing what makes you happy and you are taking care of yourself and you're getting this really great routine and you notice that there's a very specific person, okay, or there's specific people that pop up who want to be closer than normal, that want to talk because they see it. They'll see the glow from this routine. They're gonna see the breakthrough from this thing that you're doing, and they're gonna be like, hey, 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 what are you doing? 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 Right? How come I haven't talked to you in a while? Why are you acting like a stranger? Like, that's gonna be their whole thing, right? And then they'll start to criticize things, or, oh, you're doing this, oh, well, isn't that a lot, or wouldn't it make you tired? Oh, I wouldn't want to do that. But I mean, like, yeah, if you feel like you need it. Oh, you're taking this class, how much is that? Oh, that's expensive. I wouldn't be wasting my money on that because you never know, like the economy and da, da, da. Like, people wanting to like get their hands on it. You got people over here concerned. They're not the important part. The important part is that right now you are kind of dealing with this sensitivity because once again, there's something you've healed. There's something, someone needs to know that they're whole. Okay, someone needs to know that they're whole. That what you've done as far as healing work, if you're watching this right now, you're doing a good job. And just because there are some certain sensitivities coming up and you do feel a little hesitant, okay, does not mean that you need to almost regress back into heavy heavy meditation. Oh, shadow work journal, new shadow work journal. Oh, I need to, isolate myself. I need to, like, no, that's not what's happening here. And I think some people would like to project that back onto you for you to come back around because these cards fell together. It's like not even meeting in passing, but when these people see you in passing, they're going to want to project because some people around you are just going through hard times and they're dealing with people who are draining them. They feel drained, they feel lost, they feel stuck. Some strong hangman energy this ending of the year. A lot of people are going to be feeling kind of hangman because there was something that happened during that freaking eclipse, man. There's something that happened. And one thing I noticed was it was bringing shadows to this reality, to the 3D. It was bringing people's shadows up. A lot of people are having to rebuild their masks because the earth continues to change. And there's something about this reality to where certain levels of fakeness is starting to be like, it's not clicking anymore, okay? They're not able to as easily deceive the collective, okay? They're not able to deceive people the same way. They're not able to get over on people the same way. And it's really bringing up people's shadows. Like, certain things are bringing up shadows for people who are dealing with some karmic energy, dealing with some things they don't want to let go of, wanting to manipulate, wanting to even take advantage of people, energy harvest, energy feed off of people, right? It's like, it's being clear. You can see it, dude. Especially this collective, you can freaking see it. And it's like, oh gosh. I don't want to be a part of this. Okay? I don't want to be a part of this. But yes, you're very sensitive at this time, and it's some type of breakthrough and even like new ideas, new understandings. You're going to be like learning a lot right now. And it's all in those moments that you make for yourself. Okay, there's gonna be dancing. You're gonna feel like you wanna dance. I don't know if somebody wants to go to like, I'm seeing someone dancing with their partner at like a bar or something. Like, this feels so movie like. Okay, someone's having a romanticized life. Okay, a romanticized freaking October, November, December. I'm seeing up to like March. Like, you're really romanticizing your life. Somebody might be running a 5K. Somebody might be like doing stuff, getting out there, living. This is nice. Nice, okay? I'm not saying don't be here for these people. Somebody has an earth sign in their life that is feeling very abandoned, okay? Feeling very abandoned. They miss you. But they are manipulative, okay? This is going to take there's something they're trying to manipulate you with. They feel abandoned. They're going to say it's you. It's not you. It's something else in their lives. Like, if you have messages in group three, if you have messages in group three, like you also feel attracted to group three, I might talk more about this energy. It's like people are like looking to you to like impart this easygoing energy, because y'all, that some type of like energetic change happened to me while I was literally reading this energy. When you start trying new things, you're going to at first feel a little jittery. You're going to feel like, maybe I should revert back into being by myself. Maybe I should, twist this to something more comfortable. But it's like, you're going to start. I'm also getting like acquaintances. You're going to meet people along the way that are really going to help you to be like, no, I'm going to keep going. Oh, oh my goodness. Anyway, whoever is starting something new in their lives, I'm so happy for you. Please tell me what it is in the comments. Okay, so if there's something you guys want to start or like do a club, a group, a Discord, I don't know. Like, let me know. Especially somebody was talking about they wanted to do like crochet. Did you guys do it? Did you do it? If this is your reading, did you do it yet? Because I'm beginning like crochet. Somebody wants to start doing like Lego sets, period. Someone wants to book club. What? Book club. Somebody wants to do a book club. What's the first rule of book club? Never talk about what happens in book club. Anyways, even if it's like there's some discords, y'all, that just like watch movies together. It's something about like really making a routine that's like specific to you, and it's connecting with people on like an acquaintance level, just like community, building community. This is a time for that, for sure. In whatever way is comfortable for you, even if it's virtually. Oh, let me know, y'all. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. But yeah, there's gonna be people who are judging. It's just only because they're bored. There's gonna be people who feel abandoned just because you're not, catering to them. That's what it is. This could be somebody who expects for you to be a helper. Like, you are a like mentor, counsel this person. You listen to this person. You're a listener for this person, whoever this person is. They don't have to actually be an earth sign, but they're somebody who like really they're used to something in your relationship being one way. And as you start to change and transform into being a bit busier, this person's going to take it uber personal, uber personal. They could have curly hair, or kinky hair, as in my African Americans. Yeah, but don't be guilty. And you have done a lot of work on your inner teen, okay? And if someone tries to make you come across like passive aggressive or angry, it's not that. It's not that. It's there's a message here for that. I'm gonna get something out. Yeah, I'm gonna get something out from this. I'm getting drawn to the top of this deck, so I'm gonna. Okay, that's what it is. You guys get very passionate. You get very, very passionate about the things that you achieve. And a lot of people love your passion, but someone's going to try to make you come across angry, passive aggressive. They're going to try to make you come across as like something negative. They're going to make it low vibrational and it's not. So whoever that person is, like, release guilt. You should never be like apologetic for being passionate. Okay, passionate is drive and it's inspiration to finish and complete things. It is your fuel, so you should never feel bad about it. Yeah, that's your message. Bye, y'all. I'm hearing you guys are so beautiful but deadly. Beautiful but deadly, walking karma. Yeah, y'all are nothing to play with. I think you are no newbie to healing. And I think you would even classify yourself as somebody who also helps others to heal. Maybe it's your story, your perspectives, just like your advice. And that's always, I'm getting that's always been like the type of person you are. You always been that person that always has something to encourage someone, to change their perspective in a positive way. Like, you, I could think that you're someone that, like, even in passing, you really touch people. Like, you touch people's hearts. You really help them to, you always leave somebody better than when you found them. And I love that. You are my black butterfly, okay? I was seeing butterflies the entire time I was getting the downloads for this video over the course of 3 weeks, y'all. It was crazy. But I was seeing butterflies all throughout that time. And this group, actually, it didn't come to me. Like, it did not come to me at all. For someone, okay, because I got this vision for myself and I was like, huh, this is so weird. But for someone, you could be going through an experience of, I'm getting like the fallout after a period of time that you were pushing through some type of betrayal from someone that really, I mean, this is someone you thought you'd always be close with, like someone that you thought was just your best friend, a soulmate, okay, a lover, okay. It was some type of betrayal. Like, this person really stabbed you in the back. I'm talking like 10 of swords, okay, 10 of swords. You were just donezo. And it was really hard for you to bounce back from this situation. For the person that resonates for, you got through that period of time, or maybe you're coming to a point where you're finally feeling some relief, and you got through that period of time, and now it feels like whoever hurt you, they were not aware of what they did. They didn't realize like that they were hurting you, and it's like now that person is feeling the like gut wrenching. I'm getting it was like a gut wrenching, like heart aching feeling of being abandoned. Like, that person's now feeling this. It came up a little bit in group 2, so a lot of you could resonate with group 2, but it's now hitting them, like how much that they hurt you. And now you're like hands off. Your spirit team's like hands off. Okay, this person, just like you had to go through that period of time and you got through it and you had to heal yourself, like, you're not their healer. Okay, though you have the ability to be a healer, though you are very good at healing others, this person, it's like, for someone, your spirit team is literally saying, like, you're in the way of them receiving their karma. You're in the way of them learning. They need to learn. Just like you had to learn, just like you have the ability to learn, so do they. And it's not from this space of like, I want to make sure that this isn't getting lost in translation. Like, this is not one of those, oh, they did that to you, so yeah, they gotta just deal with it. I'm being more serious in this reading because that's how the tone is. That's how the message is coming up. It's coming up as, you know, this is just what it is. I just, like, I don't know how to say it. It's like, it's just what it is. Okay? Karma is just what it is. It's not supposed to be some type of revenge or revenge from the universe or, God, get them. They hurt me. That's not what this is. This is not what that. Yeah, okay? Okay, so you have whether this is like a group of people, because it could represent a group of people. I almost forgot, y'all. So y'all have people who study a lot. This is someone who studies. This is someone who's like hermit energy. Like they are a seeker of knowledge, scholarly. Okay, maybe they are even in college, but there's like someone who is studying something that they see you do well. And for a lot of you, it's your intuition. Like a lot of people are, and these are the people that might be coming into your reality at this time. And once again, you are walking karma. You are what they need to see. Like, these people are studying, hoping that that will prove their spiritual knowledge, or I'm getting even like spiritual ranking. Like people who think that just because they know 100 different books or they've gone through some type of like schooling or mentorship, that they are like more spiritually gifted than you, which is really strange. Like, I don't. Intuition is just what it is. Like, there are just some people who just naturally have an intuitive gift or have a connection to spirit to where they receive downloads and a lot of different instructions on even what to study. Okay, like I think that's the type of person you are. You're very deeply connected, and that doesn't mean that you are better than anybody else or that your gift is better than anybody else. I think we are all connected to the spirit realm in one way or another, right? But the way that you are connected, it's through relationship. It's through like working with your ancestors, or having a connection with God or the deities in which you pray to, in which you believe in. Like, you having that connection and working on it is why your intuition is strong. I think you've come to this place, multiple spiritual awakenings, multiple rounds of shadow work, and really staying connected. That's why you are very, very gifted. But I think that it's like this person is looking at you and thinking that they're inadequate because you are just so amazing and so talented and so skilled and so, like connected. But it's not that. And I think they are making this some type of competition. So you have that energy there, but then also for you, like it's like you're going through a soft healing period where I feel like you are just owning your energy. Like, this is a time for you to own your energy. No guilt, no shame, no questioning. Own your intuition. That's what it feels like. And you're also not some type of like healer slave. Like, you don't have to deplete yourself to be there for people who wouldn't be there for you. That's not what this is. That's not why you have the gift. For some of you, you are gifted. Thank you, Spirit. I almost forgot. Your gift is supposed to be used for your personal purpose. Like, it's your connection to Spirit is going to guide you to making a lot of things come into reality. Like, being guided to go to a specific place or move to a specific place or go to a certain school. It's like you get instructions, very high priestess energy. You get instructions from the spirit realm, even like protective instructions. and it's for your personal purpose. I also feel like it's slightly ancestral. I think there's like a ancestral purpose, and you're like fulfilling things that in your family line has not been fulfilled. So that's what you're supposed to be doing. That's what they want you to do. But there are people who want to take advantage of your gift, and specifically people who almost want to study you to mimic or take what they feel like you have. Boom. Oh my gosh. I could not get that out, y'all. Two of Swords in reverse. Avoidance, delays. It's like there are some people who want to cause delays for my group 3, and this is your healing message 100%, but I also like I want to make sure that you are not stopped in your tracks. Okay, so there's a lot of things working out for you. Okay, you're being redirected for, I'm getting for like your best possible timeline for things to work out in your favor. Okay, so what is that? So, okay, we got double avoidance out here. Ring, ring. Did you get my call? Okay, so there could be people who feel like you are literally avoiding them. Literally avoiding them. Oh my gosh. Never afraid to change. I think it's just because you're making changes. Once again, you can have messages in group 2. Definitely could have message in group 2. Some of you could literally be in school and like, oh my gosh, weary and well doing. Yeah, I'm literally getting someone's like sick and tired of dealing with stuff like this. Like so tired of dealing with stuff like this. It's like people being all up in your business. Oh my goodness. But yeah, like someone feels abandoned, like you're avoiding them, and but it's very repressed. Okay. Anyway, a healing message for my group freaking 3. Okay. So someone thinks you are hiding money. Someone thinks you're hiding money. Okay, and maybe that's what somebody wants from you, because it's like, ring ring, did you get my call? Big money. So it's like they feel like you're hiding some type of money that you've I'm getting cracked the code. So and once again, you get directed from spirit. So it's like people really think that you're like cheating, like you're cheating in some way. Maybe you are a good manifester, or you speak things into existence, but I don't think it's because you're not working at all. It does work out for you, but it's because you follow the instructions. Everyone has intuition, but you follow the instructions. So essentially, I'm getting like whatever you've been learning, as far as like you learn in real time through multiple life experiences, and then you look at the signs and you listen to the signs. It's like, and you're never afraid to change, which means that you're going to be uncomfortable. So even when, oh my gosh, this feels very past tense. What is group 3 receiving because of their healing journey? Because they've been on their shit. Like, that's what this feels like. But anyways, yeah, you are receiving a period of time where things are working out in your favor. It's a type of redirection, and it's almost like people even thinking negatively on you is almost working in your favor, because people thinking that you have money is literally attracting money to you. Oh my gosh. So it's like people are hating. Ha! You have people who are hating on you, group 3, because they think that you have some money or some type of abundance, or things are working out in your favor. And it's almost like their hate is literally working in your favor, because now that energy could easily be transmuted into what? Prosperity. I'm talking to some alchemists here. So maybe some of you are struggling with a fear of failure. That's fine. That's coming up to the surface right now to deal with. Definitely take that time to meditate. I'm seeing the praying mantis. Another thing I was seeing while I was getting this message for the last couple of weeks is praying mantises on my daily walk. And I was like, that is so weird. It's an odd little animal insect. I'm not sure. But yeah, I was seeing them all the time, y'all. And they represent meditation and spiritual connection. So I'm getting get connected with it's a version of yourself that where is this fear of failure coming from? Stop judging yourself in reverse. Okay, like I said, y'all are coming out of this. Y'all are coming out of a period of time where maybe you were afraid of failure and maybe that was what was getting in the way of you making money. But it's like, once again, it's all working in your favor. It is all working in your favor. Scammer in reverse. What's a scammer in reverse? I tried to destroy your reputation because of pretty privilege. So yeah, you had people who, first of all, you're beautiful. First of all, you a baddie. Okay, you're so freaking drop dead gorgeous. You fine. Okay, that's one. But yeah, baby, you're so beautiful that people was trying to get in the way. They were trying to get in the way of finances for you, as well as any type of reputation, good reputation, people liking you, people really acknowledging the great qualities about yourself. You had people trying to get in your way, and yet it still worked out in your favor. Period. Period. Okay, there's so many people who want to get in contact with you. So many people who want to get in contact with you trying to take over the reading. But you're alchemizing some type of hatred right now. You're alchemizing people's stuff that they're trying to project onto you. People try to ruin your reputation. All it does is just give you an even better reputation. Your passion is the abundance you've been looking for. You definitely could have messages in group 2. This just feels like a continuation. This feels like a continuation of group 2. Okay. Mad you're winning. So yeah, y'all just got people mad that you're winning. And it's once again because they feel like everything just comes to you. Like you have this access to higher knowledge. You're so wise. Ninth house represents wisdom. You come off as a mentor to people. So when they don't have, this is why they're calling you. You got people calling you because they need access to some type of wisdom that you hold, and you're not giving that right now. You're not giving that. And people are starting to feel abandoned because they, what is this about? We're going to have to get more out on this. And that's why I started with this deck first. Now we got to get the Big Papa deck. Okay, why do these people feel so abandoned? What is going on here? Whoop, cards flying. Okay, so they wanted to be some type of conflict to stop you. This is why this redirection season is here. This is why this redirection time period is here, okay? Oh my gosh, a lot of like return to senders. Like you are literally a natural return to sender, and these people are losing it. Like they're starting to get anxious, very anxious. Okay? They tried to essentially say that you were shallow, that all you cared about was your looks, but you were just a mean person. And it's just not because they're thirsty. It's not doing anything, y'all. Also, keep up with your water drinking, okay? Somebody might need to hydrate, but I feel like it's more so that they're thirsty. Like you got people thirsty, bent out of shape because they don't have access to your energy. And maybe it was a period of time where it was warfare, where you had to figure out, okay, do I set boundaries with these people? Do I entertain them? Do I deal with them while they are constantly trying to like, it feels like people who are intentionally trying to trigger you. And you won't be. Not this time. Not this time. Okay? whoever or whatever you lost, you are. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. Whoever and whatever you lost will be replaced with better. Redirection. And I feel like once again is about that warfare. It was like you got betrayed. Someone really stabbed you in the back. Someone that you thought was really like your person. You really thought they were a friend. You really thought they were your lover. You really thought they were your forever. You thought they were going to always be in your life. And this person really, like, you were done after that. Like, weary and well doing, you were just like, do I continue to be a good person? I'm just so over it. On top of the fact that after they stabbed you in the back, they was talking behind you, talking behind your back, being rude, making you have to alchemize all that energy. It was probably extremely exhausting. And somebody like sleeping a lot, you could have thought you were, trigger warning, you could have thought you were depressed. It wasn't that you were depressed, it's like you were literally transmuting this energy. So you needed to sleep, you needed to rest, you needed to slow down even. Okay? But it's like now you're about to receive a lot of good things because you was transmuting that energy into something delicious, something great. Okay? You about to be receiving a lot of blessings at this time. A lot of abundance. Okay? Walking love spell. Yeah, they thought they was mad because you was pretty before. Oh, they about to be rolling. They about to be so angry. They thought you was something before. Okay, make sure you keep moving your body. It's another thing to help you transmute this energy. Okay, now it's now we get it. This people have different belief systems than you. It doesn't have to be a religious cult, but it's people who have a moral belief that is different than you. That's what I'm mostly getting. It's like if you're spiritual or you study different spiritual practices or you just do them, these people spend a lot of time in their religion studying and practicing, and they feel like they're not nearly as happy or as fulfilled as, even they don't feel as connected as you are. They do not feel as connected as you are, and it makes them so freaking angry because it's like, imagine you did so much to really put someone down, to really have someone in a bad place, and then because I'm like, this is some type of betrayal. I have no idea how they betrayed you, but they did all of this. And also ninth house about belief systems, spiritual beliefs. But they did all of this to have you really feeling bad, like feeling bad about yourself, feeling like you are just less of a person. They did all of that. And not only did it not work, but now they still feel just as bad and insecure and inadequate about you as they did before, just like a little worse because now they don't have access to you. So it's like, why? Knock, knock, I want to come see you. This person might literally want to come and see you. Like I said, they're thirsty. This person's thirsty for your energy. They're thirsty for your input, your advice. Thirsty, thirsty, baby. Okay. So, meeting through friends with big money. Somebody wants some type of access to your resources. Gosh. Okay. Yeah, somebody wants access to your resources. No contact in reverse. Wow, there's a lot of messages. You're sensitive in reverse. So yeah, y'all are cold to this person right now. God dang. We got growing pains. And yeah, this could be an earth sign for some of you, or have earth heavily aspected in their chart, rising, sun, moon. Okay. This person feels very far from you. If you are not no contact with this person, I would say that you barely talk to them. Like you barely have any time for them. Like I'm getting like 21 missed calls. I think that's not the words. Or just like not being able to answer text messages, just them feeling so left out in the cold. I'm gonna get a few like tarot situations on this because it doesn't even feel like this is about healing for you. This is about like manifestation, like things literally coming in. And it is a healing experience because this loss, like it really, not saying it made you question your spirit team, which was beautiful, which that's what your spirit team, like your angels, they really looked at the most. Your guides were just like, wow, like her faith is so strong. A lot of people see that your faith is strong. A lot of people see that your gifts are so strong. Even people that don't know you, okay? Like people who just see you in passing, yeah, they see how connected you are. It's all over you, seriously. But Ace of Cups on the bottom, that's crazy. It's all over you, okay? And in this time, your spirit team is really taking care of you. Really taking care of you. It might even be like a little triggering because maybe you are used to fighting, and maybe there's constantly you losing things, constantly you having to, do without. And at this time, it's like, no, you will be flourishing in every way. You will be flourishing in every way. In every way. No more judging yourself. Your mind is clear. You'll be seen in your true likeness as a beautiful, lovely person, someone who's passionate, someone who is just fiery. But that passion, there's something about people projecting onto the collective, like your passion is like some type of negative intent. It's some type of like jealousy, competition, but it's like, no, you are passionate, you are motivated, you have a strong solar plexus that you built over time. It was because of you transmuting energy that built your solar plexus to believe in yourself. So you just really believe that you can achieve things and you're passionate about it. But it's not to take away from anyone else. And even if you mention like, oh, I see that person has something like that, I'm going to have that one day. People could say like, oh, you're, you know, are you trying to be like someone else? Are you trying to do this? No, it's not that. But you do acknowledge that there's always more. There's always more to achieve. And I want to do that too. You know? I don't know. It's like one of the last things I want to say before I get out the tarot, and then we'll be done, y'all. But the last thing I want to say is that like you don't have to prove yourself to anybody. Like, don't be over explaining your blessings at this time. Don't be over explaining things that are working out in your favor. Baby, it was just meant to be. And that just is what it is. Okay? So, yes, your looks, not just your looks, but also how you're being perceived. Okay? That is something that is healing before your eyes. You are transmuting energy quicker and easier because it's almost like it's working itself out. Literally, it's working itself out. You are still wise, okay? You are not judging yourself. And you're doing all of this with just ease. This seems real easy. And these people is freaking out over here, okay? I don't know, this Taurus, Virgo, Gemini. Ooh, I did not mean to say Gemini. I was trying to say Capricorn, but it could be a Gemini. Look, who knows? Anyway, 3 cards just for the finishing messages. I told y'all. And you're not feeling isolated at all. One more. Okay, what's this 9 of Swords? Because we have big money and then 9 of Swords. Struggle position. Why would they be worried about that? Magician. One more for Magician. What's this 4 of Wands? Okay, I'm getting that there are like people sending a lot of energy to your money. to your income, to your job, to your work life. It's like people sending a lot of energy to like things centered around your own earthly possessions, right? Like centered around 10th house, career, reputation, your 6th house, your health, your logistical routines, right? And your 2nd house, like your skill, okay? There's a lot of conflict around that. It could possibly trigger certain things from your childhood as far as like, will I lose it all? That's what it feels like. It feels like, will I lose it all? Will I make the wrong decisions? Will I end up without anything? It's almost like, am I worthy of this? Will I mess this up? You're not gonna mess it up, baby. You're not. You're good. You're good. And it's like almost like the people who are doing this, the people who think that their morals are better or different than yours, that want to talk to you, it's like they could possibly trying to manifest this for you with the Magician, which is so crazy. I just said Gemini. Just said Gemini energy. They could be trying to manifest this for you. I don't see it happening though. You're still the star, and you also know about it. So what's changing instead? What's this tower? Okay, you guys are meeting friends. Oh, right over this, y'all saw right over this religious cult. What's going on for them? Okay, they're still gonna be delusional. they're still they're still gonna pretend like, okay, they're winning or something. That's what it seems like. What's this Judgment in reverse? Oh my gosh. 10 of Cups. Okay, but what? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Now I'm seeing that like video in my head of, it's like someone's blowing out their birthday cake. Someone's blowing out their birthday cake, and then the kid tries to like blow it out, and he goes from all these different angles and he can't blow out the person's birthday cake. And then he starts crying. That's what this feels like. It's like you're feeling, healer, okay, spiritually gifted person, you're feeling other people's anxiety about you being able to really just enjoy life. Like you're feeling their anxiety about it. And, you know, some days you might be like super happy and grateful, and other days you might be afraid that you're going to make the wrong decision. You might be like concerned about your finances and like being over concerned by it, even though you're fine. Okay. Everything's paid. Your bills are paid. Okay. You're good. But like you might just be more concerned other days than some because of this energy, right? Because of this energy. Because they're not able to really get you in the 3D, so it's just energetically. So they want your spiritual sensitivity to work against you and make you sabotage yourself, but you're good. Okay, and you know about this, so it shouldn't really be too much of an issue. What's this? Ace of Wands. What's Ace of Wands? You're strong. Yes, you are. You are strong. Okay. And that's what these people don't see. Okay, that's what these people don't see. They are very unaware of this, that you are very strong. Just keep working at it, as well as sometimes you just have to encourage yourself about it, you know? Gratitude work. Look, they be thinking that you can't see them. They be thinking you can't see them. We see you. And I'm hearing, take me through there, take me through there. Take me through there, take me through there. Somebody wants to come and see you. Really. Somebody really wants to come and see you, like, in person. They want to, like, I'm getting impartation. They want to, like, affect your energy. Infect your energy, to be honest. But protect your ten of Cups, okay? Protect your 10 of Cups. keep growing, keep changing, stay grateful. That's what's going to help you out of this anxious energy. And that is your reading. I hope it was helpful, y'all. Seriously. And bye.